Good morning, everyone. This is Curtis Hawks with Insurance Agency Marketing Services, and I want to welcome you to our call here this fine Friday morning. We've got a very exciting topic here. We've finally launched Luma, so we're going to be going through, talking through the features of that and give a little bit of a demo, show you how to best use the platform. Before getting into that, I did want to talk about some of the additional ways IAMS is here to add value to your practice. First off, we've got our new producer builders. As you can see there, as you get contracted with us in your first 6 months, there's a variety of point totals and tiers that you can qualify for as you're producing business, whether it's trips, marketing dollars, marketing programs, even just straight cash. And I would encourage you, if you've got questions on that, reach out, talk to a sales director over here. Number is 800-255-5055, and they can get you some additional information on that. In addition to that, we've got our business builders. So our referred producer program, if you know an agent who you think might be a good fit for us, or maybe just isn't quite happy with their current IMO relationship, send them our way. Not only will you get a bonus when they get contracted, but then on an ongoing basis, you can earn revenue on their production. You don't have to do anything. We'll take care of all the service, and so it can be a great way to generate some extra income throughout the course of the year. In addition to that, we've got our marketing reimbursement program. As you can see up there, you accrue $100 for every $100,000 of qualifying indexed annuity premium, and then $200 for every $100,000 of single premium life or $10,000 of life target. And again, if you've got questions on that, reach out, talk to the sales team over here. Again, that number is 800-255-5055. In addition to that, definitely have to highlight our back office support. That's been a cornerstone of IAMS for 38 years. And whether that's on the front end from a case design, sales standpoint, to the submission to commission process, the team does a great job. And if you haven't experienced it, you definitely need to. And again, you can reach out to us at 800-255-5055. Our IAMS portal is a great resource. In fact, that's what we're going to talk a lot about today is one of the enhancements that we've done there. But you can, whether it's running quotes, doing applications, getting sales literature and resources, there's a wealth of information on there. You do need to be contracted with us. So if you want to access the IAMS portal, you do need to be contracted. And you can reach out and talk to a sales director over here. That number is 800-255-5055. Taking a step further, these are the EAP platforms that we integrate with. So we've got you covered, whether it's annuity, life, or Medicare. And then we also have additional flyers here if you're wanting to see a deeper dive breakdown into what carriers integrate where. We've also got our creative marketing solutions. So we have a very seasoned creative department here. They've worked in the insurance industry for a number of years and can really create anything that you need, whether it's a website, business cards, social media marketing, you name it. And I think one of the key benefits of working with them is they're a very experienced team. And so I know some of you maybe have used third-party ad firms in the past, and that presents its own set of challenges because you're dealing with somebody that doesn't really understand annuities, life, the insurance industry. And so it can cause things to take longer than you want, or even have to do more back and forth on how you want something designed. So if you've got questions on that, certainly reach out, talk to a sales director over here. That number is 800-255-5055. In addition to that, we've got IAMS Wealth Management, our own RIA. We set this platform up several years ago. We've seen significant growth over the years. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to launch the first of 3 polls that we'll have today. But we've certainly seen a trend in the industry where more and more people are moving to an AUM model to enhance the fixed annuity and insurance business that they're doing. If you've got questions on that, if you'd like to know more, check yes on the box, and we'll have Duncan or somebody from the team there reach out to you to talk about that. So I'll go ahead and get this closed down here. Next up, we've got our Life and Annuity Academies. These are amazing events, absolutely amazing events to spend some time working on your business. We just wrapped up about 6, 7 weeks ago our first Academy of the year. We've got another one coming up here at the end of July. I'm going to launch our second poll. There still is a little bit of time. When I say a little bit of time, I mean a few days here to where if you've got interest in attending that July Academy, it's going to be July 24th through the 26th. Definitely check yes, and I will have a sales director reach out to you. We're booking flights. It's going to be out here at the home office, but we cover a wealth of information. Top annuity trends, top life trends, top things going on from a marketing standpoint. We go through and have top producers come out and talk about what they're doing in their practice. And one of the, I think, neat things about it is not only will you walk away with tangible items that can make a very big long-term difference in your business, but you'll also walk away with items that you can immediately implement into your practice. So I'll go ahead and get this closed down here. And then lastly, make sure to follow and like us on Facebook and LinkedIn. We syndicate a lot of content out, whether it's marketing, product rates, a variety of different topics. And one of the quickest ways to see that is on social media. So make sure that you're following us on there. So I'm going to go ahead and pause there and switch over here. So with me today is Kyle Millard with Luma. And so we're very, very excited to bring this platform to the IAMS portal. We had a webinar a couple of weeks ago kind of doing an introduction to the platform. We've now taken that platform live, so it was live as of Thursday of last week. And what you're going to find, and Kyle will do a little bit deeper dive into this, but what you'll find is that it's going to significantly enhance your ability to do e-applications, product research, product training, a variety of different things. And so not only can it do all of that, but there's also additional enhancements that we're going to be adding into this here in the coming months. So very excited to finally get this launched. And with that, Kyle, I'll hand it over to you. I appreciate you taking some time with us today.
Thanks so much, Curtis. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Perfect. Appreciate the introduction. Let me get all set up here. Yes, so we at Luma as well are very excited to be partnering with IAMS. I'm, as Curtis mentioned, my name's Kyle Millard. As a former employee of an annuity carrier for many years, I'm very aware of some of the challenges that agents face today when transacting annuities, and this new partnership that IAMS and Luma have created will really make things a lot easier for you to transact and manage your annuity business. So I'll go ahead and jump right in here. Some of you may have already logged on and know exactly what and where to find Luma on the IAMS portal. But for those that haven't, you'll simply go to the eApp Solutions tab there at the top, or drop down and click Luma Firelight. And then down here, the Luma Firelight single sign-on link will transition you seamlessly into Luma. You do not need a separate login and password to access Luma. All you have to do is simply be logged on to your IAMS Inc. account, and you'll transition right into Luma, and an account will be created for you. Again, we try to make things easy for you. You don't have to remember another username and password. Luma, for those of you that are new to Luma, it is designed to be a one-stop shop for your annuity business. There are 3 main modules of the platform that I'll be going over today. First is going to be the Learning Center, which is up here at the Learn tab, where you can access carrier NAIC product training and carrier-approved marketing materials right here on the platform. Second is going to be the Marketplace, where you can research and compare products, quote products, as well as submit e-applications through our integration with Firelight, as well as relaunch into apps that you've already started, and view the status of apps that have been submitted. And the last module is going to be the Lifecycle Manager. So this is where you as advisors can manage your in-force book of business across multiple carriers without having to right here all on platform. Again, making things easy on you so you don't have to log into carrier websites or call carriers to find out about your in-force contracts there. So the first thing, before I get into the modules, I did want to go over what you're seeing here on the dashboard. First thing you'll see when you come in on the dashboard are these annuities events. So this is the events that will appear in the Lifecycle Manager. Again, these are things such as systematic withdrawals, partial surrenders, annuitization payments. If a contract's coming out of surrender, again, these are things that can give you opportunities to obviously make a new sale or schedule a meeting with a client, or at the very least help them manage their current contract and the investments within that contract, all right here on platform, again, across multiple carriers, and I'll touch more on that towards the end of this. Next, here in the middle of the page, we've got saved views. So you can see saved views here for annuity rates. These are saved views that you can create yourself or that have been configured by the home office IAMS. Either way, you can have up to 7 of them. Here we're looking at the top 3-year MIGAs. So this is a quick way if you're just looking to check rates, the top rates of the day. All of our rates, by the way, are fed to us by Canex and through a 4-time daily feed, so they'll always be up to date. This way, with these save views, and you can toggle between which ones you want to see here. Let's say you want to see S&P 500 caps. You can quickly see what the top rates of the day are without having to do a bunch of searching or filtering. And I'll talk more about this later, how to create these. And if you want to view the full list, because it only shows the top 4 here, you can simply click view product rates, and that'll take you into the rates area of the marketplace. Next, over here, we've got the application tracker. So like I mentioned before, we have integration with Firelight. This comes to life here in the application tracker. You can quickly relaunch into an application you've already started, or see the status of an application, such as the client has signed, now it's ready for the agent to sign. If you click view applications, you can see all the different applications that you've got in flight. I'm obviously, this will be, for you as a rep, you only see your own applications here, no one else's. I am viewing all applications. As you can see though, if I can search by a client name, or for example, I'll show you how to relaunch into one that was already started that I created as a test app here. You can simply click continue in progress and go back into an app and pick up right where you left off. It'll open up a new tab where you can right into your normal Firelight experience that you were used to before this integration with Luma, and pick up right where you left off. You can also filter by different statuses here. Whether or not, if you're just looking to see apps that maybe are in the data entry, you can simply filter for that. And like I said, you can search up here as well. And this also can be exported up here into an Excel format if you're looking to put this list of your in-progress apps into an Excel file. You can do that here by clicking this button. I'll go back to the home page. A couple other things I wanted to highlight here. The annuities portfolio, again, this is tied back to your in-force book of business. This just gives a breakdown of your in-force policies. Again, I'm looking at all of IAMS policies, so yours will be personalized to you and your in-force book. But again, this just gives a breakdown by product type and premium and policy count. Down here is our resource center for Luma. That you can access user guides and training videos to help you learn how to do things on the platform. But if you would like to give us a call, if you have any platform questions, please feel free to give us a call. We have a US-based support team here that are very knowledgeable on the platform and the Firelight experience. Please don't hesitate to call or email us. You can schedule one-on-one demos with us. We're happy to help in any way you can, in any way we can. You know, if you have any questions about the products that are on here, I would also encourage you to reach out to your IAMS sales leaders. They can definitely help you there if you have any questions on a product or being able to quote a product on here or submit an application. But any platform questions, by all means, please feel free to reach out to Luma directly. All right, I'm going to go ahead and transition into the Learning Center. As I mentioned before, there's truly two areas of the Learning Center, the courses and the resources. So the courses area is where you're going to take your NAIC product training. And these are the same trainings that you would take on Reg Ed or some other, whatever other education vendor you may have used in the past. And we send, once you complete training here on Luma, we send a daily feed communicating that completion back to the carrier. So again, you don't have to remember another username and password for a different site to take your training. You can do it all right here on the platform to be, again, making Luma that one-stop shop to be able to sell a product. You'll also see later when I go to launch an application, you'll get reminded to take your training. And again, as Curtis mentioned earlier, please, you'll want to make sure you're contracted with IAMS for the carriers you're about to submit an application for before submitting the app. So definitely reach out to your IAMS sales team if you have any questions about that. Next area of the Learning Center is the resources area. So each carrier is going to have its own portal. And the really awesome thing about these resources, I'll click on Mass Mutual Ascend, for example, is that they're evergreen web linked back to the actual carrier's website. So they'll always be the most up-to-date materials. Again, making things easy on you. You can obviously download these and save them and do whatever you need to do with them. But again, saves you time from having to go to the carrier's website or call the carrier. It's all right here on the platform. Next, I'm going to transition over to the marketplace. I simply click marketplace and then view products. This is probably where you're going to be spending most of your time as you do your comparisons and research on products and rates. The first thing you want to do when you get into the marketplace is select a state. I'm just going to select Arizona because it's right there. This just makes sure that the platform is showing the correct products based on the state you select. Because obviously there's different product versions for different states. And again, this is I should also mention these products are the products and carriers that IAMS has selling agreements for. So anything on here is what IAMS is going to have. It's what you'll be able to sell as an IAMS agent. It is not every single annuity out there. It's specifically tailored to IAMS. And as a general rule, if you're the best way, if you already know what product you want to sell, let's say, I want to sell an Athene product, you can simply type that in. You'll want to do that from the marketplace view. That's the quickest and simplest way to search for products rather than the rates view or somewhere else. If you know exactly what product you want, maybe you want Ibexus, you can simply type that in and go to that product, click buy, and launch an application. Just like that. And again, there you go. You're transitioned into a new tab right into the Firelight application. Couple other areas of the marketplace view that I wanted to highlight are some of the filtering capabilities. If you're looking to just filter for a certain carrier instead of searching, you can do that here. Let's say I only wanted to see Allianz or um, Equitrust. You can do that quickly just by filtering. There's plenty of other filtering options here as well, such as do you want products only with MBA, or do you want only 7-year products? You can do that quickly there as well. And if you want to only show certain product types, right now I'm only looking at 7-year FIAs. Again, you can do that as well very simply with the filters. To clear the filters, you click this X button here, and that'll take you back to the full product shelf, just sorted by, it's going to default to alphabetical order there. A couple other things that are done from that are notable about the marketplace view here is this just basic product information shown on the product card here. You've got carrier financial ratings, as well as surrender schedule, minimum max premium, if it has an income rider, and if it's mandatory. But if you want to get a little more detail, you can click on this product profile over here. Again, this has a lot of the information that was shown before, but also state availability, riders and their costs, if there are any, the current rates on the product, which we'll talk more about in a second. And again, this can be exported and saved and done with and used later. Another thing you can do from the marketplace view here is compare products. You can compare up to 3 products at one time. For example, if I wanted to compare a few FIAs with income riders, I can do that simply by, I'll filter for FIAs with mandatory income riders. Let's say I wanted to compare Allianz Core Income 7 and Athene Agility 7. I'll just do 2 products for today. Those, you check these boxes next to the products, and then they'll appear here on the bottom of the screen, and then you go ahead and click compare. And that'll bring up this new window here where you can input the client scenario that you're looking at. I'll just choose a premium of 100,000. Income riders are mandatory, so that's automatically selected for me here. I'm not going to choose a joint annuitant. I'll have a 60-year-old male taking income at 70. Next, you'll want to choose the rider for each product. I'll choose the level income rider for Allianz Core Income 7, standard death benefit, and I'm just going to go ahead and choose the standard S&P 500 cap strategy. I click Save Allocation, and I do the same thing for the Athene product. Again, just choosing the S&P 500 cap rate strategy. I click Save Allocation. Down here, I can choose my historical look back period that I wanted to look at. Again, this goes all the way back to 1928, but let's say I just wanted to look at the past 20 years. I can simply do that by selecting the year and month here, and now I've got a 20-year, nice clean 20-year period there. I can go ahead and click Generate Comparison, and that will generate 3 different charts down here at the bottom. First is going to be the growth chart. So this is the accumulation phase from ages 60 to 69 up until the client is going to take income in this scenario. The Athene product, clearly, which has the higher cap rate, has the much higher account value in this example. If I go over to the income chart, you can see here the Athene product clearly has some sort of rising income component to it, and is outpacing the Core Income 7. Over here, though, it is the Efficient Frontier, which is a very useful tool for optimizing which crediting strategies should be chosen or to maximize account value growth on these products. These blue dots represent different allocation combinations that you can choose for this is just one product at a time. I'm just looking at the Allianz Core Income 7 here. And over here on the y-axis is the average rate of return of each of these combinations, as well as the volatility here on the y-axis, average annual volatility. The orange dot is what I currently have selected for Allianz Core Income 7, which is my rate of return. I'm averaging about 3.5%, with a volatility of about 0.74 there. If I want to maintain the same level of volatility while increasing my rate of return, I simply head north on the frontier, and I can go ahead and click Use Allocation, and that will automatically update the allocation for the Core Income 7. Looks like it's this Bloomberg 2-year par strategy and the fixed account. And you can see my rate of return has more than doubled. It was 3.5 before, now it's nearly 8 with this new combination. If I click Refresh Comparison, you can see now with this new allocation, Core Income 7 is actually outpacing the Athene product for account value growth, where before it was much further behind. And on income, it's significantly seen a significant increase there as well. And the idea would be to do this for both products. I'm not going to do both just for time's sake today, but that is just wanted to show it's really a useful tool for optimizing the strategies. It can be difficult with all the different strategies and indexes available on these indexed annuities today. You can also export this down here at the bottom, and this will show those charts that were generated, some product profile information, as well as the allocations that were chosen. And again, this can be saved and attached to an application. You can also click buy and launch an application right here from this screen as well. Just simply click buy and you'll go right into Firelight. Next, I wanted to go over to the rates area of the marketplace. As I mentioned before in the beginning, there are saved views. So if I wanted to pull up one of those, you can click the Save Views button right here, and that'll bring up all the the top 3-year fixed annuities that are available to me. I can also create a new saved view if I wanted to say, let's say I wanted to create a saved view for the top 7-year fixed annuities. I can do that simply by filtering for only fixed rate annuities here, and then choosing the filter for just 7-year products. And then I can sort by base rate and remove the product name sort. And there you go. Now I can see all the top 7-year fixed annuities that are available to me, sorted by the highest rate first. Looks like it's the farmer's product in this scenario. If I want to save that, I click Save View button and then Save Current View. 7-year MIGAs. Now that that's saved, if I go back to the home page, it's one of the available saved views that will appear right there on the home page for you. So again, very easy to create those. Just have to filter for the correct surrender period and sort, and you're good to go. One other area I wanted to highlight in the marketplace is the income comparison tool. So obviously you may want to compare, like we showed earlier, you can compare 3 products side by side. But here, if you want to, I'm guessing, index annuities are going to be the most common product you're probably going to be running these quotes for. Again, I'll choose the same scenario. With this tool, you can show all products, and show the payouts, the highest payout for all products that are available to you for a given scenario. So, and again, you can factor in market performance here. I'm not going to. I will just go ahead and keep it at the 0% rate, the 0% market scenario, to show the worst case scenario, guaranteed payouts for these products. Go ahead and hit submit. And this will generate a list of the top payouts given that scenario. You can filter here. So it looks like this Corebridge product, this is one of those products that the account value decreases once the account value is exhausted, the withdrawal rate drops. So therefore, you may not get a level payout with this product. If you want to filter out those types of products and only want to see products that have level payouts, you can simply uncheck the yes box, and those products will not appear in the list. Now you're viewing only the top level payout products for this scenario. And again, this can be exported over here. Click the export button. And now you have a list of the top payouts, and it includes the date this was ran, the filters and the premium and everything, the income start age, and everything there is included on the export. And just to reiterate, again, you can also launch an app. If you decide to go with that top product, you can click buy and launch right into Firelight right here. This can also be run across multiple product types if you wanted to. If I wanted to include like deferred income annuities in this example, you can do that. You can put in, you just need to choose your payout type for the deferred income annuities and hit submit, and then they'll be included in the comparison as well. So just wanted to highlight that it's not just limited to one product type at a time. Now that was the marketplace. I'm going to go ahead and transition over to the final module that we have here in Luma. It's the lifecycle manager. So this is where you're going to see and manage your book of business. Again, there's key events here, such as products being issued. You can view this across different months to see what events have occurred over the previous months. You can change it to show just 1 week. You can get very, very specific with it. I'll go back to the current month here. But again, this allows you to maintain your book of business with all here on Luma without having to go to, for example, Equitrust's website or call Equitrust to find out more about this contract. If you go down here at the bottom, this is actually a list of all the policies that you would have your entire book of business here, and this can be exported to Excel. You can sort for policies that are in or out of surrender. You can sort for policies based on product type. You can search right here for a client's name. If I type in Smith, all the client names with Smith will show up right here. And again, this can be exported to Excel if you want to have this in Excel format there as well. If you click into one of the policies, you can get more information about the policy, such as policy number, client name, if it's a qualified or non-qualified contract, product type, the initial premium, the surrender value, and then the current contract value as of the most recent date. Also, you can view the allocations that are on the contract here. You can see the different indexes and strategies that they've allocated premium to. And I should also mention this feature will have a more modern look and feel in the next month or so, with additional filtering capabilities and a little bit more of a better looking product detail page than I just showed you. So we're happy to do, I think IAMS and I will partner to schedule additional trainings to show the new and improved lifecycle manager. And though also IAMS, I know, is working on adding additional carriers to this, so you'll be able to see your book of business across many, many carriers in the near future. And well, Curtis, that That was my main goals. I think I've touched on every aspect of the platform. By all means, as I mentioned before, if you have any platform questions, please feel free to reach out to Luma via our number here or email us. Happy to schedule one-on-one demos. You may even get me answering the phone there. So don't hesitate to reach out. Happy to help you if you have any questions.
Appreciate that, Kyle. We actually had one question pop in here while you're presenting. The question was, are you able to see forecasts of different allocation strategies for active contracts on their anniversary date?
No, we don't currently have those. We don't have forecasts for the in-force business just yet. That is not a current capability.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and launch our final poll today, which is if you'd like some more information on the topic, if you'd like to have a sales director reach out to you and chat about it, check yes on the box. This is live on our portal. So as Kyle mentioned, he's logged into the IAMS portal going through that. And so as I mentioned, we're really excited because I think it's really going to help facilitate the sales process as well as management of your in-force block of business. We've got some additional things that we're going to be adding to this here over the coming months. And so I think you're going to see this continue to grow and enhance what you're doing. But in any case, our goal here at IAMS is to make sure that we're getting you all of the resources that you need, and part of that is forming strong strategic partnerships like we have with Luma to be able to do that. So, Kyle, I really appreciate you taking a deep dive on this and kind of going through a demo, so appreciate you taking some time with us today. And then for all of you watching, appreciate you taking some time out of your day to take a look at this, and hope you have a good rest of the day. Thanks.
Thank you.